Hey, what's going on with it, bros and bronies? It's the one, the only, Nintendo Free 2011, aka Criticism Guy 2009. Before to get this stuff started, this video is brought to you by Bata Chipotle. Real good stuff right here. I highly recommend you check this out. So I'm talking solo. My roomies are kind of like taking a nap and shit once again. I know I haven't been able to do real loud rant videos in a while, but I gotta wait till they leave, probably like Saturday, Sunday, or whatever. But other than that, there's that, and brought to you by two of my most badass Powerades ever. I got orange juice and mountain berry blast. Real good stuff right there. Really good badass sweetness. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So I know I'm about 4 or 5 days late on this thing. I've been doing a lot of busy shit at work, a lot of stuff in my job. On my second one, not my first one, not until like August, so at the end of the month. By then. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So lately E3, they've been doing a lot of different things lately. I don't know why, but I guess because of the E3 experience, the conference was only 41 minutes, so it's pretty short as shit. So what's that? I'm going to talk about that in another video. I'm going to be doing Super Smash Bros. Universe, or not a game review, but like a trailer review for it, because I know Mega Man and the Village are in it. I'll speak more on that next time, like I did with my Microsoft E3 thing or whatever. I really don't give a shit about that one. Fuck off, Microsoft. You guys are fucking little bastards. Yeah, there's that. So these are the Pokemon they showed off. I'm going to show you two on the website. I'll show you the pictures on them first. This one's called Noivern. He's a sound burst Pokemon. He looks pretty badass, I'm not going to lie. He looks really fucking awesome. Really just balls to the wall, kick ass. Those vibrators just like X-Blood and Loudred have. Except he's a dragon flying type. And the only thing we know that he has is the sound burst ability. Attack. So that's pretty kick-ass, real awesome. And this one right here is Talonflame. This one's the evolution of a Fletchling. A lot of people didn't really like Fletchling, but you know what? I give him a break because he's cool as shit. Because, look at that design. It's like some Vin Diesel Fast and Furious 6 right there. That's what it looks like. There's that. And then we got Talonflame, this other one, which I don't remember its name, but it's kind of like a spin-off of Horsey and Seadrill. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Then there's a couple other ones. There's that, all three of them together. And there's Haunter about to fight Noivern. This is a new feature on there. It's called Sky Battle. It's another really cool feature. Only Pokemon that have levitate ability and flying types are allowed to be in those battles. Every other Pokemon, unfortunately, they can't join. But you know what? Hey, it makes the competition more fierce. What else? And we got him again, Clauncher. That's what his name's supposed to be. And then we got this new feature called Pokemon ME. I guess that's okay, but I'm not really crazy about it. It's kind of a silly idea unless you're going with Pokemon will have friendship evolutions, Hey, it's all good under the hood. What else we got? We got Vivillon. People call him Velon, but Vivillon, that's what I'm going to call him. If you don't like it, tough shit. But if you do, hey, stick around. It's supposed to be like a secret hidden message pattern or something that's supposed to be there. For some reason, I might have to cut this to a part 2 video too, just in case. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. This is Lucario right here. You're feeding him with Pokemon to me. You're petting him and all that. X, Y button right there. Nothing new. It's a little bit different from this one, but you know what? Hey, I'll take it back. There's this new one. I forgot what his name is, but he's like a Cubline. He's like Shanks to me. It's just a normal fire type. And he's using all these fire type moves. He's kind of like Brother Bear. If any of you guys haven't seen that Disney movie, check it out. It's pretty sad, It hurts you a little inside, but it's good, There's that. And what else? This is the group battle. This is pretty kick-ass, especially for grinding and stuff. That looks pretty awesome as hell, I'm not gonna lie. It looks freaking balls to wall kick-ass, Taking out 5 Pokemon at the same time, and I thought that was 113, 111. No, it's level 11. So it's 2 females, 3 males, and that's the new Pokemon, Helophile. He looks pretty boss. Looks like he has antennas on his head. And this is the new typing, which a lot of people already know about by now. It's Fairy type. I was really shocked as shit on my Criticism Guide channel. I did talk about this. I was speculating it might be real, might not be fake, and it's official, it's confirmed. I said that on my Microsoft rant, Xbox One rant. Check that out if you haven't checked it out already. And these are the Pokemon they're supposed to have type in Gardevoir. She keeps her Psychic type ability, but it's different. And Jigglypuff, normal Fairy. And you see Meryl here, which is crazy as shit. He's gonna be Water Fairy now. I don't know what they're gonna do about his first evolution, Azurill, but we'll see in due time. And these are the websites that I got the information from. Of course, cerebi.net and pokebeach.net. And I'll read it to you. See, tons of info is due to be released later today, E3 for Pokemon Roundtable, but for now, NintendoDirect conference, there's a lot of new info of X and Y. The trailer can be seen here. Most of the info has been updated here. Blah 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 blah. Fairy type confirmed. Sylveon, Gardevoir, Marill, and Jigglypuff were confirmed to be this type. Fairy super effective against Dragon type Pokemon. And 2 moves including Moonblast conferred to Sylveon. And Fairy Wind, which it kind of looks like Silver Wind, but more pinkish instead of silver. So I guess that's the difference. Pokemon ME, which I really don't give a shit about too much, unless it's for friendship evolution like Lucario, Blissey, etc. Then I don't care. Is a way to feed it and play with your Pokemon. 2 Pokemon are revealed. Noivern, flying dragon type, uses a new move, Boom Burst. It wasn't Sound Burst, Moon Burst. Correct my mistake there. And Revelion, bug flying type. Apparently you can accidentally step on Pokemon like Helophile. And more to come. This is just from the forums right here. It's called PokemonGym.com. You want to check that out? I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys have a look at yourself. You probably know about it by now. And this is Cerebi. I'm going to read this one. It has been a busy week. Huge news. This update will be amended throughout the day. If you have any ideas to the site, be sure to check them in with the news, X and Y, the chat room discussions, blah 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 blah. I don't care about that. Okay. In the game department, Pokemon X and Y, English names and screenshots. Following the reveal of Goro magazine, the Pokemon Company has now announced the new US name of the latest Pokemon. First of its 2 pre-evolutions as Vivillon, Kosugi Moshi shall be known as Scatterbug, which no string shot, and then it will be known as Sweepo. I still don't know how to say it. Sweepua, which can learn Protect. So it's kind of like Burn Me a little bit. Then the skittish Pokemon will be known as Lilito, which is a signature move known as Noble Roar. And Furubebe, known as Flabebe. I don't know, it sounds like Gucci or Prada or some shit. But yeah, anyways, let's keep going. Players may see differences with Flabebe holding flowers of a different color according to its encounters of the wild. In addition to this, they also have been confirmed names. They started as a Zunra town called Vivalia town, and Hakata City shall be known as Satarada City, which is characters being known as Shalabon, Tireno, Trevor, known as the female trainer, and Callum, the male trainer, respectively. Pansley, the journalist, shall be known as Alexa, with the city gym leader, Viola, is called Viola, so she still has the same name. If you haven't seen any of those pictures, you can see the sighting yourself. I'll put the link down in the description box below, okay? You'll also be able to see roller skates. Salto Moda City. Oh my god, I can't wait till that comes out. This is black and white news. I really don't give a shit about that because that's old already. These are all the new pictures right here. And there's a little trailer for that. E3. Oh, okay. This is what the Pokemon name was. Skrelp, Clauncher, Talonflame. Already talked about those guys. They look pretty chill. Oh, extensive customization. I gotta talk about that one with you guys because, you know, I'm Latino. Obviously, my skin's brown to shit, so I'm definitely gonna use that one for sure. There's friends, there's acquaintances, and there's passerbys. I'm probably gonna be using these too much because, unfortunately, I got real life buddies, so I just use them on the internet. You know, is what it is there. And then there's the full official trailer. I'm not going to show that to you because I'm not going to get no fucking copyright strike. I'm on 94 subscribers, by the way, just in case you guys care. That is awesome. I never thought I'd get almost up to 100. I just need 6 more. I'll get 100. And I basically talked about everything else. Nothing really interesting. Ba-da-da-da-da, bada-boom, bada-bing. And you guys don't remember the 90s reference of Beakman's World? Highly suggest you check that out. And here it is. Pokebeach.com. They had a lot more extensive information on this, so let's begin. Friday, June 14, blah blah blah. June 15. This is the 14th today. It's like 3:30 West Coast time. Pokemon has released a new trailer for X and Y's, as well as a press release with the names of humans and Pokemon that were revealed in Goro. all the English names are bolded to your convenience. Let's see. London, UK 2014. After a flurry of Pokemon activity this week at E3, Electronic Entertainment Expo in LA, which is right next to me in Nevada, at Cali, Nevada, you know. The Pokemon Company International and Nintendo announced even more details in the morning about Pokemon X and Y video games, launching worldwide October 12th, which, I don't know, I probably might get the game, we'll see. I have to save up a lot of cash on that. The game's newly discovers Kalos region will feature many towns feature many towns to explore, people to meet, and never before seen Pokemon encounters. Players will also meet new gym leaders, the challenge, and collect gym badges from, as well as throughout Kalos City. Many specific details are being shared for the first time today. Welcome to Pavilion Town. Once a player just chose a player, male or female trainer, which I'm going to be choosing male for both, just in case you guys are wondering if I get the game. Pokemon X and Y begins in Valavine. I still don't know how to say that. I think it's Valavine City. Okay, Valavine Town. Step outside of the house and just moved to, and as soon as you meet your new friends, I will embark on a journey to the Kalos region with you. These 4 friends, Shano, Terino, Trevor, and Serena, as if you play as a boy or girl, or Callum as you play as a girl, are unique individuals. Shano is incredibly energetic, who loves coming along to the journey and find her own dreams and stuff like that, blah blah blah. She's friendly and outgoing, she seems genuine to everyone, all the curiosities you will come into on a journey. Trevor has the orange hair, he's the one in the middle right here. That's funny as heck. He kind of looks like Max, but with orange hair from the 3rd generation, if any of you guys remember Hoenn. Okay, blah blah blah. Burst with curiosity in the world around him. He's an excellent student and very competitive, waiting to be the first of the group to complete his Pokedex. Tiano, black t-shirt. So basically they make fun of the obese people. It's kind of like me, that's fucked up, but you know what, hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's funny. He's a dancer of the group and wants to be anything, create his dancing Pokemon, strong, kind, and light on his feet. Tadano gets easily distracted by watching opposing Pokemon during battles because he's too busy trying to incorporate Pokemon to his dance moves. Serena or Callan, the playable characters. Lives next door to you in Pavilion Town. This character has a passion to become a powerful Pokemon trainer, sets on a journey to accomplish his dreams. Now meets Salamence and the city gym leaders. Oh my god, I can't wait for these girls to come out. The first gym leaders players will encounter on their adventures with Pavilion, the gym leader of Satonio City. I think it's called Satanalu City. A pleasant city known for its large fountain and park benches, which we'll be able to sit on now. Thumbs up for that. Players will be able to learn as Viola by first meeting her older sister Alexa, a journalist working for the publishing house in Luminia City. Alexis insists that her sister will be happy to meet players visiting Salatuna City. Professional photographer who specializes in Pokemon photography, Viola proceeds over to Salatuna City, which interior is constructed from threads and spider webs like strung together tightly above the darkness. Players will be able to find a safe bench, and these threads will receive useful advice from Viola by the way they bounce her. So that's her right there, I think. I don't know who she's supposed to be. I think she's supposed to be Viola. I think she's Viola or the other one, and this might be Alexa, unless that's the opposite. She looks like a younger version of Professor Juniper. I don't know why. So this might be from the past instead of the future. Okay. More than ever before seen Pokemon will encounter in the Kalos region have been announced this morning. Letito, I don't even know how to say it. Letito, oh yeah, it's a young-blooded hot Pokemon that's always ready for battle. Letito right here, this is the one I was talking about, Letito. Okay, in the wild, Letito ventures off in the world. A fire type with a mono-normal type. Letito's red mane blazes what the heat during battle, which burns hotter than battle and very strong opponents. Latido is known as normal type Pokemon in Pokemon X and Y. Noble Roar, that's his signature move. Useful against opponents. Noble Roar intimidates targets, lowers their attack stats. So it's kind of like Roar. And it's kind of like a fire version of Shinx. If any of you guys haven't seen this Pokemon yet, there it is. Debuting as a fairy type Pokemon along with Sylveon, Flabibi lives atop of the flower, and it chooses soon after it is born will care for its entire life. Players may see the difference between Flabibi holding flowers of different colors in the wild themes. Flabibi is drawn to 4 hidden powers that lie within the flower. It chooses moves while battling. Flabibi is known as a Fairy Wind, a fairy type move debuting in Pokemon X and Y that summons and blasts team attacks. Like all fairy type Pokemon, is super effective against dragon type, which is awesome. Give me a sec. Power, man, you cannot go wrong. So that's Flabibi. A lot of people say it's like Kirby, but kind of looks like a Sphinx a little bit. I don't know why. It's just something I trip on LSD. Which I don't do drugs like that, just marijuana. That's it. As a Pokemon evolution that takes on new appearance in X and Y, it'll introduce Pokemon Scatterbug. Scatterbug, no string shot, a bug type move which is lower speed. Obviously we know what that is. That's been around since Gen 1. Scatterbug evolves into Swepia, another bug type Pokemon that uses... Where is it again? Okay. Sorry for so many errors on here. It can withstand half-headed attacks during a stab, full body cover, normal type moves protect, and it protects Spwepa for moves using its own attack in its own turn. Final evolution form is Scatterbug, which is revealed earlier this week. Bug flying type Pokemon known as Vivillon. It is said that is a secret behind its colorful, decorated patterns. Vivillon's wings, which are all squared, by the way, if any of you guys were wondering. It uses scatter rings or scales to create a strong wind attack. Vivillon learns Struggle Bug, a bug type move that was in 5th gen, of course. It does not also cause damage, but also reduces damage on infecting Vivillon from certain moves during battle. So this is his first one, Swepa. I think that's how you say it. And that's the second evolution. We already know what Vivillon looks like. And if you don't know, that's Vivillon right there. And I'll show you the 3D format. So that way you guys say, oh, where's the other ones at? You know what? I'm going to get to it in a second. Just hold on. Patience is a fucking virtue. There it is. It's supposed to have some secret thing. Some people are saying that's the way you got Mew in 1st generation when you go under the truck. That's what Tamashi Reviews is talking about. Alrighty, so without further ado on that, I get back to my there it is. And then there's more right here. That's him up close. I forget his name. I think it's Latidio. That's the fairy type Pokemon. Everyone says looks like Kirby. This is the pure evolution right here. I'm sorry it goes so small. Oh no, shout out to Dimensional Masters. He was actually talking about this as well. They don't talk about this in the thing, but over here in the Korokoro magazine, I think that's your new rival or a new friend. You can ride on Rhyhorn or Rhydon as well, and you could go through rough terrain. You don't have to use Rock Smash that much anymore. It does that automatically for you. So it's probably just going to be 4 HMs in this game, because they cut them down in half, which thank God, because those things, they pissed me the fuck off. I didn't like them that much. So the first scan is Shinshiko, is the Lion Cup Pokemon, is Fire Normal, and knows with War Cry, which lowers a target attack. Pokemon have a temper, is quick to fight, and lives in packs. When they become stronger, they leave their packs to go live alone. The red bang on its head emits heat. This Pokemon was first shown last night at X and Y Roundtable, which is really like 4 or 5 days ago by now, by the time I upload this video. Second scan is Furtabebe, the lone flower Pokemon, which I already showed you already. You can learn Fairy Wind with this Pokemon. Is born as looks formed from a flower and stays with it for its entire life. These may be for a baby that are holding on to different flowers in the game. Third one is Vivillon, pre-evolution of Kosugimori and Furugaya. I'm sorry, I don't know Japanese that well. Fourth one is Pansy, who will appear on July 18th with Go-Go and Hellophile. She's a photographer in Luminia City. I already showed you that. Asmesa's town, that's the starting town. The characters are shown to the reds of light. It's Torobo, Terino, Sala, blah 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 blah. I'll show it to you another time. Then there's more right here. This is all the questions and answers I think that were discussed. I don't know. Okay, they want previous generations to connect to newer generations. The Lion Cub Pokemon is a fire type that was shown in a Pokemon anime. Okay, you can register up to 100 players on your list in order to find them. You can battle very quickly after conditions. Clowncer uses Sword Dance and Crab Hammer right here. And then Scrapple uses Sludge Bomb, which is that little seahorse Pokemon I showed you about. You can now carry the camera around battle, showing both Pokemon in split screen mode. That's cool as fuck. I'll hand Game Freak to that. Rematch battles are very easy to do after Battle 1 is complete. The GTS will continue to exist. Global Trading Station, if any of you guys are noobs to this game. Okay, we had to make sure Pokemon looked exciting, believable creatures. We decided to adopt Ken Sugimori, which is the CEO of one of the Pokemon Game Freak things, style from the 3D models. They then showed Noviern's third 3D model. They said it had a bit of a scare resemblance of a bat, and it is designed as Team Game Freak by showing the Pokemon from angles alongside and other detailed information, such as what Pokemon might look like with its mouth open, or the expressions of Pokemon with their eyes when hit, etc. That's when they started the wireframing, add basic shading, color, and apply textures, match Ken Sugimori's art. They develop a new shade technique that applies Pokemon, blah blah blah, has a test. Since Pokemon don't really exist in reality, we had to use a lot of creativity to make them believable. We applied the same process for all characters and environment as well. And this one's another question answered, Q&A. In Pokemon anime, not all Pokemon will be pets in the same place. A Nintendo 3DS camera will allow you to communicate by tilting your head and having to Pokemon copy your moves, like a Ditto. Okay, using Pokemon and Pokemon Me helps you blah blah blah, create more dodge and text. The Horde encounter does not always work the same. Axew, and Miltank are shown in the Horde. What? A horde of Pokemon appeared? That's funny, I like that. Like Prostitute, but funnier. We don't want to destroy the balance of the gameplay and make a strong Pokemon available in the wild. A video of Horde encounter shows Go-Go versus 5 Houndour. Go-Go knocks out a Houndour, but has to deal with all 4 remaining attacks. Go-Go uses Rock Sliding and all 4 remaining knocks him out. Okay, and then this gives you a large amount of experience points. The views shown in from the sky and the ground, Pokemon will be able to use Levitate and Flying type Sky Battles, which I already talked about. This is Care First Sky Battle with the trainer. These are all optional battles since you might have a quality of Pokemon. Noctowl versus Talonflame is shown. The camera move angle takes place showing Pokemon from above and below. Talonflame uses Flame Charge, Fire Flying, Defying characteristics as a speed. It uses Brave Bird and animation of this world, showing Pokemon fly through the air before it strikes the target. It deals high damage as well as recoil to user, which sucks balls. I hate that shit. And Noctowl. Haunter enters the game, battles against Aerodactyl. Nightshade hits, Aerodactyl hits it with Stone Edge. Shadow Balls deals with Aerodactyl down. Sky Battle gives a high amount of money, which is awesome. 5,200. I didn't know that. Okay, this is the answer. A lot more battle features will be available and revealed in the future. Okay, this is a question all this fans like myself ask. What? Okay, with the advancements of technology, will you see multiple game files? Just one save file, which sucks. Can you import Pokemon from previous games? We are thinking of something the DS and 3DS can't communicate, but we are working on it. Are you planning on working on DLC? And the answer was, are you talking about additional content like Mystery Dungeon? That's in the top 3 questions I was hoping I wouldn't get asked. We don't have anything can announce today. Will there be a story, reason, and the fairy type, and why those the sudden exist? When we first decided to bring on to the type of world, we wanted to find a way to balance strength of dragon types, but no one wants us to weaken dragon type Pokemon, so we decided to come up with something different. decide that could go against dragon type. So that's why we came with fairy type. So it's not just dragon and ice type no more. Get that through your head, peoples. Okay. How will the always connected feature work? It is regional specific. Anyone in the world can be physically next to you. Wow. Shit with technology today is crazy. It's awesome too. I'm hoping, okay, will there be new Pokemon showing up at this time? I'm hoping that you'll discover it yourself. Question, and there's a fucking fly in this room. Sorry about that, people. Question, why would you choose battle in Pokemon World in France? How did you know it was France? Laughs. Of course, that fucking Eiffel Tower ends in the back. Okay. It looks like France. The new region is based on France because there's a lot of countries that focus on beauty. A major theme we want to explore in the world. Actually, we weren't supposed to admit that France was an inspiration. Whoops. Alright. Is there a possibility of the old video games being available in Virtual Console? We believe that Pokemon is in the best of our handhelds, which is why we carefully decide if we want to put on the home console. With FitGen's evolution has been very difficult to touch Pokemon right away, and is consuming. Have you considered tweaking, not twerking, this isn't a what I know black girl shake video, formula at the same video, and then the answer was silence and deep throats. Didn't expect anyone to talk about that today. In Pokemon X and Y, we are just going to make these hitting specs visible and easier to other players. And then JT Wits access. He's awesome as shit. I noticed that the female character avatar has clothing in the game. How deep will players be able to customize it? And answer, good eye for catching that. We have made the games and where you can change your hairstyle and set your appearances in many ways. We did the same thing with players with unique PSS avatars. Screen awaits. Okay, hi, my name is Ash. Yes, actually, it's Ash. What do you prioritize in making the music, and are you looking to add new musical styles? And then they answered, we want to take the style of streaming music. The feel of music will be quite different, so music as create in our production environment will be able to be directly for the 3DS. Are we restricted to this? We don't know. And then the last ones, and then I'll cut it here. Could you go into a deal about Mewtwo and his new forms? And then they say we're not able to talk about that this time. Sorry guys, the stupid flies in my fucking way. Other than that, let's see what else. 3. Sorry about that. These fucking flies annoy me. Alright, will there be evil team rival and team organization and rival be like? And then it says there probably will be some kind of evil team, but you can expect to see a team or something like that. And there are characters that occupy the rival positions, so we want it to be a bunch of video games. There might be multiple rivals. It says, will a friend in the PSS automatically make you a friend of the 3DS? It says it might be a good idea to register your friend in advance because your 3DS friends will be on your PSS list right away. And then the last couple ones, what kind of transportation will there be? There will be a lot of new games. Gems we won't reveal yet. Depends on the place, but a lot of new systems are localized. Nice. Hopefully there's the underground train station too. When it comes to out battling online, will you be able to support your opponents, see your opponent's team before you battle in order to help formulate a strategy? And the answer was, in order to avoid confusion, online battlers will be pretty much the same as X and Y in previous games. However, new features to the game for the internet battles will allow you to select a different song to play while you're battling. I guess in the last one, we saw trainers riding a go-go, jumping over a barrier bridge, riding a slow-moving Rhydon, which I was talking about earlier. What are your benefits of idolizing Pokemon versus the bike, or riding Pokemon versus the other bike in earlier games? And the last one says, the other Pokemon you saw was actually not Rhyhorn, but not Rhydon. Make it a big rocky Pokemon will help you cross broken paths that you might not be able to cross with the bike alone. He won't allow you to burst up rock. Oh, he'll allow you to burst up rocks. along the way of the path. Rhyhorn was the Pokemon I personally always wanted to ride, but if there was a Rhyhorn here in real life, I'd sure like to ride him as well. Okay, and then they talk about all this other stuff, so yeah. Oh, and also real quick, before I do go real quick, I wanted to show you something really fucking badass, because you guys deserve it, and you guys are awesome as hell. And that's really all I have to say for now, and I got 94 subscribers. I just need 6 more so I can finally get 100. Lord willing, I get 100. Because I've been waiting for that for a really long time now. You're not going to believe who actually commented on one of my comments that I did before, and you guys are going to be so happy when I tell you this, because since I'm almost up to 100, hey, more the merrier, right? Yeah, so I guess that's all the information we got for now. There is a little bit more extra information, but I'll put that in a different video, maybe for Monday next week, because it's Friday right now, June 14th, and 4th of July is coming up in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe at the least. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say for now. So like I always say, peace out, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at in the world. Peace out, take care later. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Do not do anything reckless. And let me show you this quick comment before I leave, because it was the most exciting thing I saw last night, 11 o'clock in the night yesterday. It's really fucking badass, by the way. I'm sorry if I keep talking a lot. I'm sorry about the distraction for the fly too. Please forgive me on that. Alright, we're almost there. Oh yeah, 2 quick updates. I'm going to be doing a Superman Man of Steel, my Criticism Guide 2009 channel. And shout out to the Nasalati dude, he's cool as hell. Check him out. He's one of a friend of Nelly, so check his shit out, he's awesome. I'm going to be doing that, and I'm doing My Little Pony Friendship's Magic Equestria Girls. I'm going to be doing a vlog there for the official movie review, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I worked my ass off trying to do that video, so definitely stay in tune. And yeah, that's all the updates I got. And let me show you this, finally, thank God. Let me show you the comment I got, and you guys are going to love me so much for seeing jealous as hell at the same time. She actually coming out here to Vegas, which was awesome as hell. I want to shout out to this dude right here, Victory Mudkips. He's awesome. He does a lot of updates like I just did right now. Oh God, you guys are going to love me so much for this and be so jealous. Jesus God. Alright, and here we go. Because since I'm almost up to 100, I'm going to show it to you now. Here it is. Tamashi. And I was talking about her, she was going to go to the Electric Daisy Carnival. Says, no, I'm not actually going to the Electric Daisy Carnival. This girl has almost 400,000 billions, way more subscribers than I do. She took her time off to give me a comment. I love that woman so much. She is badass. Check her shit out. Alright, peace out guys, later, and see you soon. Alright, stay safe, peace out, late, and goodbye.